PMAC Movies, back in the movie room. I'm just surrounded by movies. But we have a special Hamilton book haul here. So, I'm sure, my subscribers know about Hamilton book. YouTube doesn't really let me get any new subscribers, so, always got to throw those complaints in there one way or another. But, so Hamilton Books, small company, they do kind of like closeout deals, kind of like they'll get stuff kind of like a Big Lots or even like a Dollar Tree, but it's a small company. It's not like a big corporation like those companies. Plus, they'll get more boutique stuff than you would see. I mean, sometimes Big Lots and Dollar Tree will get some like Shout Factory stuff, but Hamilton Book will, all the different boutiques really, they get, Vinegar Syndrome and Severin and not Criterion, but other boutiques they get that these other stores don't get. And some really good deals. You gotta, some of them aren't that great of deals, so you kind of got to know the price range there, and then sometimes you'll buy stuff and you'll find it at Dollar Tree. Dollar Trees are really hit or miss though. I feel like when I first started participating in Dollar Tree sales, I'd be frustrated if I couldn't find like every good thing that people are finding. But now it's like such a crapshoot where you just don't find a lot of things. So the good thing is though with Hamilton Book is that you are supporting a small company. So if the price is like similar to Amazon, Best Buy, something like that, at least you're supporting actual people, a small company. You're supporting workers and at that company rather than just a big evil corporation. So that's the nice thing about it too. But the good thing is Hamilton Book, once in a while, they'll not only do monthly, every 4 weeks they do their new editions. Well, they'll add Blu-rays onto their website. Take a look at their website, hamiltonbook.com. People like to call it Hamilton Books. I don't know why. It is not Hamilton Books. It is Hamilton Book. I don't know why people can't get that right. There's no S at the end. It's Hamilton Book. Getting the name of the company right is kind of important. So hamiltonbook.com. You may be saying, well, PMAC, you call Groove Grove. Don't judge me. It'll always be Grove to me. But they did not only this time. First of all, they had some pretty cool new editions that I was interested in, but also they did a price cuts. And usually when they do like quite a few price cuts and cool new editions at the same time, PMAC's beering himself. My last Hamilton book haul may have been the last time they did this. I'm not sure. I definitely skip some months and then haul some months. So let's take a look at what old PMAC got. And it is a nice sized box here, baby. HamiltonBook.com. HamiltonBook.com, not books. So we'll take things one at a time. I don't remember everything I bought. So these are kind of fun. I don't like to look at, when I got like a package coming like this, I don't like to re-look at what I'm getting. Man, I pre-cut slice this, but it's still, the tape that they use is kind of a heavy duty type tape where it doesn't, you really got to cut it. You can't just cut and pull. So let's take a look at what PMAC got. They also have pretty good customer service. Maybe not the most friendly customer service, but, and very good packing too. I mean, you take a look in this box, you're getting a lot better packing than you're getting from like a Best Buy, Amazon, Target. Did they put any movies in here though? It seems like it's all freaking paper shit. Let's take a look at what PMAC got. First, we do have a slipcover on the first one. So this is a slipcover in pretty good condition, considering it's not wrapped with the thing. So this is one this one dropped down to $10 previously on Hamilton Book. And then I think they removed that listing and they added this Shout Factory movie for only $5. They like re-added it as a new one. So at $5, I decided to grab this. It is called The Nest, starring Jude Law. I don't know who Carrie Coon is, but Jude Law is pretty good. Could this be found at Dollar Tree at some point? Possibly, possibly not too. And we do have a, a decent slipcover with it. It's 107 minutes from 2020, so it's not that old. Jude Law, while he seems like he's probably kind of a douche, he's actually a pretty darn good actor, I would have to say. But this is more of a drama type of thing, so it isn't like a Scream Factory. It's a Shout Factory, IFC Films, BBC Films. So should be a pretty decent drama, I would think. It got like pretty good critical reviews and things like that, but a movie that I'd never heard of until I saw it on Hamilton Book. So that is number one, only $5. Up next, this is one that I had on my list. I wasn't going to place an order for this. It is $4 flat rate shipping. So you get a big box like this, it's $4. I wanted a few things before. So this was on my list actually before. This had dropped down to $3. I might even have the DVD of this, I'm not sure. Also from IFC Films, starring Josh Hartnett, The Lovers. This gets pretty bad reviews, but actually you read like the description of the movie, it sounds like a pretty fun one. It says, unfolding across multiple centuries and continents, this breathtaking epic time travels to 18th century India and beyond to tell a sweeping saga of treacherous betrayal and love that defied all boundaries. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this is from... what year? People might even have found this at Dollar Tree, but I did not for the Blu-ray. It's 109 minutes, put out by MPI, and the year is 2015. So it's a few years old. Sounded interesting. Only $3. I will do that for only $3. It really feels like they used a lot bigger box than they needed to, actually. This one dropped. This one was also on my list before the sales here. It almost looks like they rewrapped this one. This dropped down to only $2. It is City Under Siege, which is a Funimation release. I'd like to get these Asian movies, and for only $2, that's a beer me. Like I said, it looks like it looks rewrapped. It looks like the wrapping that's like a rewrapping. But it might be the wrapping that Funimation uses. I've gotten Funimation stuff before, but not a lot. So it might be wrapped that they normally use. The item looks a little bit beat up as far as the paperwork. Let's take a look here. I don't know. It's got... These are supposed to be all new items. It's got some little marks on the disc. They might all wipe off. Can't quite tell yet. It's got the Blu-ray and the DVD. DVD has a few little scratchies. It's probably fine. It's probably not even worth complaining about, for $2. All right, up next here on PMAC Movies. This was one that I was back and forth on. I decided to get it. I hope it has the booklet with it. But this was one of the more pricey ones of this order. I do believe they sold out of this. This dropped down to only $15, which was a really good price for it. I do have the DVD of this in a 2-pack that I got for pretty much free after selling the digital code. So I was kind of like, but it actually is a movie. I was thinking I would like to watch this. If I get it, I am going to be watching it very soon. It is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein on 4K. I was thinking, I think maybe this got a steelbook release. But I thought it had like a nice slipcover edition too, but I don't know. I looked into it and maybe it didn't have a nice slipcover edition. So I'm hoping that this one has the booklet with it. It's hard to tell. I think it probably does. I would think that Hamilton Book's stock of this is probably like from when it first came out. So yeah, it still does have the booklet here, which is nice to have. And then it has a little card here for the movie Shock. Do I have that movie? Probably. So the booklet's good to get. And then also there's a lot of special features on this one that the you never really see scratches on Arrow discs, so that's a good thing. So nice little 4K here of Frankenstein, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Robert De Niro is Frankenstein. But yeah, this one has a lot of special features and stuff that the Sony Blu-ray did not have. The Sony Blu-ray now too is probably getting close to 15 years old. I'm like on the floor here in the movie room. There's just no space. There's just no space by my own doing. This is one I had seen a preview for this, and I thought it looked really good, actually. I thought it looked really interesting and something that I would definitely watch soon. And Hamilton Book got it for $5, and I added it to my cart right away. Definitely want this one. It is Rent-A-Pal here from Scream Factory, IFC Midnight. It does have Will Wheaton, who's Wesley. Is it Wesley Crusher on Star Trek The Next Generation? Will Wheaton's in this. I'm thinking he's probably... Okay, Will Wheaton plays one of the scariest villains of the year. So Will Wheaton is apparently the villain in this. I was thinking it was the other guy. I can't remember. It's been a while since I saw the trailer for this, but I thought that the trailer looked good. It pulled me in, and I wanted this one. So to be able to get this with the slipcover for $5, Dollar Tree, don't screw me. Actually, it wouldn't really be screwing me. So glad to be able to get that one for only $5. This one was the most expensive out of the whole lot, but this one is one that I had been waiting for. I like to get all the Giallo movies on Blu-ray. This is one that I almost got the UK version of this. It never worked out. Then, I guess Twilight Time put this out. It's not really Twilight Time anymore. It's whoever like bought out Twilight Time must be. It dropped to $20. It was $25. Will it drop even more? It could, but it might not. It's kind of, they say this is kind of like a Giallo slasher sort of thing. So I went ahead and got it. It is 7 Deaths in the Cat's Eyes. 7 Deaths in the Cat's Eyes. I believe this is Italian. Yes, Italian. And, you know, I like to get all these Giallo movies. It calls it a blood-laced thriller, complete with Giallo flourishes. So I decided to go ahead and grab that. It was the cheapest price you're going to be able to find this right now, unless it drops down on Hamilton Book. So glad to be able to get that. That was the most expensive purchase, I think. I'm pretty sure. Pretty confident. We got another slipcover. This is another one. I don't think... Ooh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I already have it. But it was only $3. Maybe I should have checked my collection first. It is The Lesson here on Blu-ray. I thought I might have it, but I was thinking the one that I have is something else. So now I have 2 copies of The Lesson. Actually, the slipcover on this new one is better. I mind the one that I had was dented up there in the corner. Newman. So $3. That was a really good deal, but obviously I already have it. I probably only paid $4 for it before, so that's going to have to go in the sales pile, apparently. He-Man, you really... I haven't been keeping up with that app where you scan your movies in. I just kind of let it go. This one dropped down to $4. It is I Bury the Living here from Scream Factory. Starring Richard Boone. I heard good things about this movie, actually. It's from 1958, 76 minutes. I think I had it on my list before, and then when it dropped down to only $4, it was a beer me. I Bury the Living. What else we got in here? I thought this was like a steelbook, actually. It looked like a steelbook on their website. This looks like a bootleg edition of this. It is Guardians here on Blu-ray. This was only $3. And if you look at like the print on this, it's very... It looks like a... It looks like a bootleg. I'm gonna have to open this. It's very like light looking, like a bootleg would. I don't think it's a bootleg, but it's not looking that great. Seems like Shout Factory did a pretty shit job on it. But the Guardian, I do have this on DVD, and we were watching. It's actually not bad. So for that price, I believe it was $3. We'll take a look at the receipt once I go through all these. What do we got here? We got a Slippy. This is a Hamilton Book exclusive slipcover, which it looks like they did a nice job with the slipcover as far as it being in mint condition. HamiltonBook.com exclusive slipcover, 1 of 500. And this dropped down to $8 for Tourist Trap, which is a Full Moon Pictures release. So to be able to get that with the slipcover was kind of cool. They only made 500. Not a hot in demand item or anything, but and then this goes with that their other limited edition slipcover that they did. Again, I was waiting for this one. I almost bought this before. It sounded like the movie was pretty good because I try to get all the Paul Naschy movies. But Orgy of the Living Dead dropped down to only $8 with this exclusive slipcover. Another Full Moon Features release. So this is kind of cool. Both the slipcovers look to be in very good condition. We have another slipcover down here. What have we got? Oh, I didn't know this one had a slipcover. That's cool. This one is one that I had on my radar too. It sounded like more of a horror drama type of thing. But I'd almost purchased it before, including on deep discount where they had like the Australian version. But I'm glad to be able to get the US version for $5 with the slipcover. It is Relic here on Blu-ray. It's always cool to be able to get these Scream Factory movies for very affordable, especially with slipcovers. And it is an IFC Midnight one, which I usually tend to like. It looks like this might be an Australian movie. It says Screen Australia on it and Victoria, so I'm pretty sure this is an Australian movie. So interested in watching that. Emily Mortimer's in it. So that was a cool one to get for cheap. Still got a bunch in here. Man, I can't remember what I bought. This was kind of a throw-in. The movie sounded like it wasn't that good, but for only $3 for the 4K, I did decide to go ahead and snag Hickok. I know it had been like $6 at Best Buy for quite some time. I always passed on it there, but for $3, heck, I might as well snag it. It's a Western. Luke Hemsworth, Trace Adkins, Chris Christopherson, Bruce Dern. It sounded like it got pretty bad reviews, but I don't know. The allure of the $3 4K was too much for PMAC. I just couldn't say no. We got another slipcover? This is another one that I wasn't sure if I had. I don't think I do. This one also has a slipcover. It was also very cheap. I think this one dropped down to $3. Possibly. Actually, I think this was $2. It is Beyond the Sky here on Blu-ray from RLJE Films. Let's see. Peter Stormare's in this. Dee Wallace apparently has a spot in this. Mostly pretty much no names as far as the cast from what, as far as what I know. From 2018, 82 minutes. Beyond the Sky. Nice little slippy deppy. And actually, this seemed fairly highly regarded for like a low-budget movie. So, a sci-fi low-budget movie for $2, you snag. So there's a lot of bargain snags in here, along with a couple a little bit more expensive ones. Do we have another slipcover? Holy cow! I didn't think I'd get a slipcover on all these. This is one that I did get the DVD from Dollar Tree for $1. But for $2, I'll get another IFC Midnight Trespassers here on Blu-ray. Very cool to be able to get these so cheap with the slipcovers. This is another one where I don't know that the reviews were great, but I'll tell you, I've watched some of these IFC Midnight movies and thought they were way better than the reviews made them seem. I see that Fairuza Balk's in this. I haven't seen her in a movie in quite some time. I don't know any of the other people in it. It is 87 minutes from 2019. Trespassers. Have to make a Blu-ray DVD combo pack out of that shit. No, probably not. This is actually a Dollar Tree one, but I don't know if people were finding this with the slipcover at the Dollar Tree. This is another IFC Films release from Shout Factory. It is 121 minutes. It is from, it says 2019 on here. Starring, I thought this was a little bit older one. Starring Jesse Eisenberg and Ed Harris. Resistance here on Blu-ray. I know people were finding this at Dollar Trees. Did not find it at my Dollar Tree. So to be able to get this for $2 with the slipcover, that's a beer me. And Dollar Tree's $1.25 now. Plus, it's a big evil corporation. So if I can support Hamilton Book, $2, a little, 75 cents more. It's a fair amount more. If you take a look at $2 versus $1.25, you look at it that way, it's nearly double. But I don't remember seeing people get this with a slipcover, but they probably did. I'm suspecting. What the heck else do I got in here? MVD had this as part of their sale. It was a little bit more. I think it was maybe $7 on their Black Friday sale. And I was interested in it, but I passed. I do like Noah Baumbach to a certain degree. I like some of his movies. So I did go ahead and snag Mr. Jealousy when Hamilton Book got it for only $5. It is from MVD Visual. It is starring Eric Stoltz. That one's pretty highly regarded as far as reviews. What else we got in here? Oh, this is kind of a cool one. So this is one that I almost got with the slipcover during Vinegar Syndrome sales. It's from their partner label. Partner label, what is it? Utopia is the partner label from 2020. And Eric Schultz directed this one. Obviously, I don't get the slipcover one, but for only $8, I think if I bought it from Vinegar Syndrome, it would have been double that. And it's not like, this isn't a movie where people are going to be out for the slipcover. Like, it didn't really sell quick. But for $8, I will snag Minor Premise here on Blu-ray. It is a brilliantly constructed science fiction thriller. According to whoever wrote that. But for $8, that's for like a boutique thing like that, that's pretty neat. This one is out of print. Sells for a fair amount of money online. I'm looking to see, my copy is a little, looks good. The artwork just got pulled up on it, but it doesn't look like it messed it up much, I don't think. Looks good. This was $10, The Vampire and the Ballerina. It looks like this is selling for like over $60 online. It's out of print. From 1962, it is 85 minutes. Don't really know much about it. I just saw that it was out of print and it was only $10. And the value's just too good. Too good to say no. This is one that I did pay a little bit more for. This is one that I actually wanted on release. It looked really cool. I did pay a little bit more for this one, and I do suspect that this will probably be at Dollar Tree. But this is one that I will watch pretty soon because it looks, it was something. Actually, this one I thought I would get I don't think this ever came with a slipcover. I think I looked into it. From the mind of Alan Moore, it is The Show here on Blu-ray. Yeah, I was interested in getting this when it first came out. It was just too much. And $10, it's still probably more than I want to spend. Generally, but, and it's from Shout Studios. You do see these at Dollar Tree quite a bit, but it sounded like a pretty cool, type of movie, like, a weird kind of, I don't know if it was sci-fi, but kind of a fantasy type of thing. So I wanted to grab this one. So this was another one of the more pricey ones that I got, but hopefully it's worth it. Probably be disappointing, but it was only $10. Really, $10 isn't that much in the overall scheme of life. Then we got Burt Reynolds and Raven. This is another one that was on the MVD sale, and I passed on it. And I was like, maybe I should have gotten it. I think it was the same price. I got it for $5 here during the MVD sale. I think it was $5. It may have been less. I think it was $5 though. So Burt Reynolds. 93 minutes from 1996. Krista Allen's in this too. Ooh, baby. Krista Allen. She used to be on Days of Our Lives. I think she's the girl in the elevator in Liar Liar. I think we got maybe one more. This is one I saw. I was watching somebody's haul video, their Vinegar Syndrome haul video, and they showed this one off with a slipcover or whatever. This is another Vinegar Syndrome partner label. It is Connie releasing, Kani. 2K restoration. It dropped down to $8. So no slipcover, but I mean, are people really going to be after the slipcover of these kind of movies that hardly anybody knows about? It is Cain and Abel here on Blu-ray. Was this I think this is a Filipino movie actually too. Maybe Charmy will want to watch this. Like a Filipino action movie. 1982, 112 minutes. It is from the Philippines. Maybe Charmy will want to watch this one here. Cain and Abel. I'm going to have to show her this. She's asleep right now, but... Do I have anything else? Are there any more movies? I think that's everything. Everything that's in this box. Let's take a look at the prices. I think I told you guys the accurate prices for everything. The lesson. Number one on here. PMAC learned a lesson today. If you think you might have got something and you think you might know where it is, probably want to double check. Looks like I was accurate on everything. Let's see. Yep, there was two 9.95s. Vampire and Valerian Show. Lovers was 3. City Under Siege 2. Beyond the Sky 2. So yeah, I was right on all the prices. So Hamilton Book really good job as far as boxing this up. I mean, they put a lot of this stuff in there. It was surrounding the items, so they did a really good job with that. Happy with my haul. Of course, I'll have to check out the discs and everything. It looked like everything was in good shape, but glad to be able to do this. Glad to be able to get these movies and a lot of slip covers. I didn't expect to get all those slip covers on the Shout Factory one, Scream Factory one, so that's kind of a cool plus. I think that's everything. If you enjoy these videos, take a look in the description section for ways that you can help out PMAC Movies. And I do appreciate you guys for watching and commenting, interacting, and, you know, those are the fun things. So we will see you guys next time on PMAC Movies.